Hello. Welcome to the live stream. So let me share this out as I normally do in the beginning of a live stream. So let me do that real quick. So let me share this out. Alrighty, ready. So today it's gonna be an update type live stream. That's what the plan is today. Let me just share this out a little bit more. Sorry, there's something in my teeth. But it's pretty simple in terms of updates. As you probably can see from the thumbnail, there have been some updates in terms of what I have been up to. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, what I was saying is there have been updates on what I've been up to in terms of starting as an assistant farmers market manager in the middle of July. That happened. But I'm also helping a lot out with the Gary Comer Farmers Market, but also just maintaining the farm in general. I'm actually even thinking about doing a video at some point where I talk about stories from what's happened on the farm. There have been some interesting experiences from my time now being there since March. Yeah, so now it's like about 5 months. I can't believe at the end of the month will be 5 months. So that it's kind of crazy to think about. I remember starting back in the end of March, and during my time there, I've gained a lot of responsibility in what I'm doing. I feel very lucky to have gotten that opportunity to be doing this the last few months, because it really led me to go into apply for this farmers market assistant manager role that popped up within my own neighborhood farmers market. So, yeah. When it comes to other kind of updates, there have been some other updates. Thank you. Yeah, I already worked really hard for it, like you said. And I'm coming up to be a good leader in the community and trying to continuously be involved in different facets of what happens in my own neighborhood. Um, there will be a fall fair in my neighborhood. I did do it for the spring fair. I was more involved. Um, Let me know if you want to see more content from some of these neighborhood things that I'm involved in. I've thought about doing it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that would be something you would be interested in seeing. Um, but Another thing is, since I think I last did one of these updates, I did get my driver's license, so I am able to drive around now, and that's definitely given me a lot more independence um, in what I'm doing lately. Um, yeah. Um, but generally, I would say that things have been going well and progressing for me, and that was something I wanted to share with you all because it's a gradual thing that I think that um, some people struggle with the process of getting like progressing, and I can say it hasn't been easy for myself, but I've grown a lot in this year. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's good to know. I do like sometimes to like take pictures and make some type of video out of it. I haven't necessarily always been out in the city as much this year just because I've been working um, a typical like Monday through Friday schedule with some day off in between there and Sunday farmers market. So that has made the days of content fluctuate. I'll try my best as I can, especially it's helped because often during the middle of the week I have some day off, or it's in the beginning of the week. So one of those days off, I do work some on a video that goes up that day. And another video it ends up being a short or something like that. I've tried to mix up the variety of the content because I've definitely seen lately, for at least me for this channel, that shorts have been popular in general, like as a general trend, and that's something that has done well on my channel. So I have decided to kind of do a short and a video a week. Um, at this time, it seems like that's been enough for people. I haven't heard anything that, oh, they like to see more. I see about having more neighborhood content. I will do that as I can because I've thought about doing some things, some videos that were from stuff on my on the farm that I work on, to give people that perspective just because my channel is a lifestyle channel and I go along with what I'm doing. and that's how the channel fluctuates and develops. That's what's gotten it to where it is, and having over 1,000 subscribers, still on the journey to 1.2K. So if you know anyone that you think might like my content, feel free to share it with my channel with them. I'm always welcoming new people into the community. And I do have a Facebook group for that, that I is just under my YouTube name of Eleanor Elaborates on Facebook, and I try my best to update on there, but also I have my Discord community that I share with as well. So I think soon again I will share out my Discord, because I'm trying to either create a community on Discord or create a community elsewhere. I'm still trying to figure out where that is best for everyone. Because I do have a lot of friends who are on Discord, but I have heard that there's been more people going to Instagram lately. But that's just trying to figure out if I'm going to decide to make Instagram account for my YouTube channel or not. But that's been what the latest is for the update from me. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep it going, as I'm sure we might get some people coming in along as we go, but yeah. Feel free to share anything that you want to share about how things have gone for you. Trying to start a conversation. Yeah. Spread the word. Yeah, I have not been sure if I should be doing that on my own personal Instagram or if I should create one for the channel. So if you have thoughts about that, feel free to let me know, because I haven't been sure, because I've often shared out the social media things on Facebook, but I'm noticing there's not very much viewership, and so I don't know if it's whether it's sharing stories or sharing my schedules on there, as I do share my schedules already in the Discord group, but I know there are not that many people who are in that right now. That's because not everyone has Discord. A lot of people who are more gamers have it, but not a lot of people. So I'm just trying to find ways to engage with my viewers more. Now that things have gotten bigger, it's been a little bit harder to reach everyone and see what they are hoping for, but yeah. Yeah, thank you for that. I think that's what I probably will do, is create an Instagram for it. Um and I'll probably put it under the email that I have for my YouTube channel, because sometimes I do get business inquiries and I use that in email for that. So I will be sure to probably do that soon. That may be a task that I end up, doing this weekend, because I do have more time this weekend and I do typically, just because I don't have anything going on Saturday. Um, but yeah, so thank you for that. I think I will, because I know someone else who is starting to network more on Instagram. Um, and so, yeah. Hey, Sam, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. No worries at all. I just kind of had gone through some about um, the updates um, in my life. I talked about in the middle of the month, I became an assistant farmers market manager at my local neighborhood farmers market. So I've done that for 2 weekends. I had to take the last weekend off for a family celebration. Um, and I'll be back to it on this Sunday, as well as my part time job on a farm. And I'm thinking about showing more content from the farm, from the neighborhood things that I do, um, because I've gotten more involved in my community as a leader. Um, and yeah, cool. Babysitting, yeah, I know how hard um, that can be, from having young nieces and nephews, a nephew of my own. Um, yeah, so I get how that goes. But that was the gist of what I was saying, and I'm trying to do my best to connect more with people. So yeah, want to do content again, but so caught up on your vacation. Oh, I see. Yeah, I really like doing content as well. I've gone back into doing it for a little bit of a consistent period now, because I did it pretty consistently through the month of July. I didn't have a video come out Wednesday just because I had events. I had a farmer's market on Tuesday at one of my jobs, and then Monday there was an event too. So we had 2 over 8 hour days um, in a row. So I had a well deserved day off yesterday, and I just needed it to reset um, and apply for some full time jobs. Um, but things have been going well. I'm going to continue doing content um, moving forward. Um, yeah, but like I've said, I've gotten more involved in my neighborhood, local community. That's kind of what's become my most interest. So yeah, I need to check out the farmers. I'm doing laundry before. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, farmers markets are a real fun time. Um, because it's just a great way to see all the produce and things that farmers bring from not too far in the area. There are some in my own farmers market that I work that come a far way. but most are relatively local. So yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, when they're young, they need to get out and like move around. So, yeah, I did laundry myself yesterday because I needed to do some laundry and the when you're have your day off, and for me, I just want to be inside on my day off because most days I'm outside and in nature. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I need some time to be like binge my TV shows and other things and apply for jobs and yeah, because time is not slowing down. I'm getting closer to being 26 next May, so you all know what that means. So, yes. Yeah, but I see. Yeah, I'm 25. No, I actually did not. I've been on the farm, had been on the farm all day. So my hair is just down. I did wash my hair, I think. Yeah, I did it recently. So not this morning, but last night. So maybe it looks that way because I typically keep my hair up. Um, but yeah. I did so much of this pruning tomatoes today. That was like the biggest thing um, on the job today. It was like pruning tomatoes all in the tunnels, and it was 80 in the tunnels. It was better than it normally is because sometimes those tunnels can get up to be um, almost, they can be 100 degrees in there. So it can get real hot in there. And you have to be careful. That's why we drink a lot of water at my job. And we take a lot of water breaks. Because, yeah, we don't want nobody passing out on the job. They don't pay us enough for that. So, yeah. But we do all kinds of different tasks on the farm. We actually had just fostered some pigs recently. Um, that was really that was a really interesting experience. Um, but the pigs are gone now. No more pigs. Um, we have chickens. Um, we had 16 chickens and a rooster. Um, but now we're down to 15. We lost Barbara last Friday. Rest in peace, Barbara. But yeah. Actually, the pigs did not get slaughtered. We fostered them. And we gave them back, and they're taking them to a sanctuary. So they will not be slaughtered. And the chicken that died was killed, we believe, by a hawk. Most of the time, Hercules can give the hawk a run for its money and kill it, but Hercules could not do it this time, so. We also have insects. We have bees on the farm. And yeah. I've worked in a butcher shop. I've seen cows, goats, bulls, deer get unlived. Oof, man, that must have been rough, man. I've never my people on my farm, my manager wants goats. They're trying to negotiate with the agriculture school to get some. I don't know if that will happen in the time that I'm there, because I won't be there for that much longer, just because I can only stay there till December. That's the length of my internship. So it's just a few more months. That's why I'm actively looking. Yep. Yeah, they are cool. Yeah, I had to take a whole bee class, so we know how to do things with bees. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine that's the hard part. But yeah. What was the chicken's name? Barbara. Rest in peace, Barbara. That chicken died. Okay, thank you for stopping in, Sam. I really appreciate it. Best of luck taking care of your nephew. Okay. What going on? Yeah, I mean, the pigs were a lot. There are other animals I think that can be more. I mean, bulls and steer, like those are, ooh, man. But I don't deal with any of that. We only have chickens, and um, if we have to, we sometimes uh, have to do some. Uh, Sometimes have to do some picking up of the chickens, but to get them back in, but it's not too bad. I haven't really had to do it because there's normally been people with me that are better at catching them than me. Um, so yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have luck with it, if I'm being honest with you. A lot of them are really fast. Um, so I've had more luck trying to guide them into um, the gate, and sometimes they go in, and sometimes they are not having it. So I'll sometimes be asked to check the chickens, and I'm happy to do it. I just might need help getting them back in because it's hard to get them back in by yourself, especially if when they start running. It's easier if you have multiple people to corner them because, um, yeah. But yeah, it's hard to catch a chicken. They're fast. And then we've had issues with rabbits on the farm eating the not ready tomatoes. Some rabbits are cute, but they cause so many problems. So yeah, there there are other types of insects that eat things and stuff too. Like we have this cucumber beetle. If you ever see, looks like there's not as much green skin on one. It's because they like to eat the skin. Um, But yeah, that's the main thing, at least I've experienced, that's been an issue is the rabbits. Um, if we see them, we gotta try to run them away. But there are a lot of them, and you can tell, especially by the tomatoes, because they leave their little pellets. Why? Why'd you have to do that? But yeah. Yep. All the insects and the pests. But there definitely is more stuff coming out in the farm now, so I'm like excited to get more things. But I'm thinking about going to have this last a little bit longer, maybe 15 more minutes, like to 45 minutes. But yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy what I do. I'm always learning a lot of new things. Yeah. Uh, Definitely learned about how to set up some like seedling shelves today that uh, that when I have my own space and enough space to have plants to grow, I want to do like there's so many ideas I have for once I have my own place, and there will definitely be at least one part of my house that has all these plants and stuff. Even if can't necessarily put things deep into the ground, I will probably have at least some hydroponics type thing because I want to continue growing in whatever way I can. That may change over the years. This may be the last year I'm doing it in uh, the Michigan raised bed, so I may need to try to find a raised bed place in Chicago to do it. So that I can continue doing it. Yeah. I will keep growing them, whether that's inside, outside, wherever, whatever that will look like in a different manner. Um, yeah, I may even try to see if I can get a raised bed in our backyard because uh, I'm sure that wouldn't be too hard to do, and based on learning on stuff how to do it, I may even do that just because I don't really like necessarily always having to go somewhere to garden my stuff. I would prefer it be behind the house. But yeah, that was something will be something to consider as I go into the next year about how that's going to be done. But that's not really, I would say, at the top of my thinking right now. That's because I'm so focused on the job search. So, yeah. La dee 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 dee. Yep. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Forgot I left my mic there. Hee 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 hee. Yeah, I've gotten used to fresh produce. And it would be hard not to have at least some that I had made. So I have to figure out how to do that. But it is easy to have tomatoes in the backyard. That's something that I currently have now, and have some beets in a fabric pot. That's it's not going as successfully as I hoped, so that's why I'm really considering for next year what I'm gonna do, because I want to continue growing into the next year, and I have to figure out where that's gonna be. Um, I have ways to be able to grow things inside through the winter, but the part that comes next is then where is it gonna go? There's a lot of question marks and things coming into the next year. So I kind of try to focus on the here and now, and what I can control. Um, Trust me, it doesn't always don't always have those days that I'm there, but I try to think about the here and now, and rather than way far ahead, because you don't know what's gonna come next, uh, good or bad. So yeah. But as I said, I am going to start wrapping things up now because um just feels like the appropriate time to me to wrap it up. So thank you again being for being here and watching, and have a nice one, everyone. I'll see you next week for another short and video. Bye, guys.